So just a week to go till it all kicks off, the opening ceremony and the first game live here on BBC One next Friday from 4. And talking of the World Cup, a special They Think It's All Over right now with some strong language.
A magnificent setting, two great teams, what drama here.
It's Wright for Arsenal. Ian Wright yet again.
What a shot, what a shot.
Not good. Absolute Bobby Dazzler.
And look at that! And here comes Hurt. He's got some people on the pitch. They think it's all over. It is now.
And welcome to a special World Cup edition of They Think It's All Over. In the sports news this week, Sven-Goran Eriksson congratulates Steve McClaren on becoming England manager and gives him a tour of his office.
Yeah, baby.
Theo Walcott and Peter Crouch celebrate their World Cup selection with a photo shoot. And Big Phil Scolari reveals that his nickname might be somewhat exaggerated. Alongside Boris is a stand-up comedian and lifelong Chelsea fan. And unlike Chelsea, he's never been accused of buying a title. Please welcome His Excellency, the first Grand Duke of Bethnal Green, it's Sean Locke.
Sean Locke!
With Boris and Sean as a former German international who, as a brilliant defensive midfielder, played 141 games for Tottenham without scoring a goal, which earned him the accolade of Arsenal's Player of the Season. It's Steffen Freund. With Ian and Rory this week is an England football legend who played in 2 World Cups and managed the team in 1998. He puts his amazing career down to natural ability, sheer dedication, and the fact that back then metatarsals hadn't been invented. It's Glenn Hoddle. OK, after all the waiting, the World Cup is nearly here. Ian, Rory and Glenn have a look at these memorable World Cup moments featuring the mighty England.
Go on, England.
But even before a ball's been kicked, England have managed to upset some of the locals. So why are some of the Germans worried? Ian's team.
Can I say what a great honour it is to have Glenn Hoddle on the side tonight?
They are...
Am I right in thinking you're England's youngest sacked manager?
That most definitely.
Yeah. You were England manager, OK? What do you... Supposing... Would you have selected, for example, a young player who never actually represented his club at the Premiership level?
Oh, it's a big shout, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, let's not mention names, Theo Walcott. And would you leave out someone, let's think of a name, like Sean Wright Phillips?
Begins with S, doesn't it? Yeah.
Would you do that?
He's obviously brought Walcott in because of his vast experience, that's obvious, isn't it?
Would you have picked him?
Big risk. Not playing
Big Rusks, I think he wants.
Yeah.
I think...
Big Russ.
So go on, score, you can have this!
No, big risk. I'm not just saying it because he's here. I'm not.
Yeah.
I would have took Sean.
I think what Sven's planning is he gets Walcott, gives him loads of fizzy drinks, he'll just go mental round it.
Take a young kid like Walcott, you know, you can put Jeff Hurst on the squad.
Exactly, yeah.
It's the same, no Premier League games, nothing, no experience.
It's funny, isn't it? Because when we're taking the piss out of him, we like it, but when they start, we're like, oh, shut it. All right? Listen, Walcott's a good player, mind your own bloody business.
And also, they've got Rooney, he's injured.
That's what I'm saying, Sean. We've got Wayne, who was our major hope.
We don't know he's out. I mean, he might still play.
He won't be fit enough. It won't work. It won't happen.
They have grannies in Germany, don't they?
Don't start that granny stuff with Wayne. He's gone past that. He's our saviour. Unfortunately, he can't save us this time, but...
What sort of saviour is that, for God's sake? I come to save the world. I can't do it this time.
I remember...
When you were England manager, you had Eileen Drury. Do you think she could help?
Oh, no!
Do you think she could help him? She could do the old...
He's been round.
He's been round?
He's been round.
He's been round?
Yeah.
Wayne has?
No, he hasn't.
We haven't had much luck in the past, England, and that just sums it up. For Wayne to do that on the last game of the season, to get injured... Let me finish, please, Lee.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because I'm really going into it. It really means a lot to me.
Will it take long?
For him to get injured, the last game of the
He
season...
might be fit by the time you finish.
Yeah, but the tournament hasn't started yet. You know, from a German point of view, we don't understand. You have a very good midfield, you have a good defense. You have, unfortunately, an injured Wayne Rooney. You take him, and then you have a 17-year-old who hasn't even played. So we don't understand, are there any more strikers in England?
But I still fancy us to beat Germany anyway, whatever happens.
So first of all, you have to pass the first couple of matches, like we have. And then if we both get lucky, we play each other.
Yeah, but if we play against England, the last 16, we win anyway in penalties.
I'll tell you what.
If you would like to win the World Cup, you have to train penalties.
Actually, Steffen wasn't actually going to be on the show. We were going to have Les Ferdinand, but Steffen got up at 5 o'clock this morning and put his beach towel over the chair.
As a German, I'm deeply insulted by this.
What part of Germany are you from, Sean?
The middle bit.
So come on, then why are the English upsetting the Germans?
They worry about the English fans, you know, getting drunk and causing trouble, but it's that tiny 85% that they're worried about. I think, wasn't there a plan?
Something to do with
where I think it was rather planned to put all the England supporters in sort of campsites or
camps
something.
and stuff like that.
I'll give you that. OK, the actual answer is that residents in villages around Germany are concerned at the effect that the temporary fan camps will have on the environment. Who better to explain it to us than the German ambassador?
Some German farmers are concerned that campers may do damage to their grass or to their pine forests. More dramatically, some farmers may actually be concerned that English fans singing English songs might disturb these very sensitive German cows.
Yeah, the Germans are worried that England supporters will damage their cows and their pine trees. We're not sure what effect 100,000 lager-filled England fans will have on the local trees, but expect a new delicacy, yellow forest gatting. The Foreign Office has also unveiled a series of measures, including a disaster simulation plan, presumably designed for when Owen Hargreaves comes on.
Hey.
Boris, Sean and Steffen, have a look at these great moments from previous World Cups. OK, the 2006 World Cup is just a week away, but why did a row break out in Germany recently over beer sponsorship? Boris's team.
Beer's very important to Germans, isn't it? You love your beer. Yeah. Beer.
Well, it's important to German and English, huh? Let's be honest here.
Yeah, because we English have beer, good beer.
Yeah.
Our beer's better.
I don't think so.
No, come on, Steph.
Do you not like our beer, Steffen?
Your beer, come on.
I was in a bar in Germany once, so this guy went up to the bar and he says, this beer is no good. He said, it is 1 degree too warm.
Did he actually say that?
Yeah.
What a prick.
Yeah, the good.
In all honesty, I can't say anything other than that. How would you going to bring back...
Did he say...
Wait for 1
Hold on,
degree?
if he said that, how do you know? Because you can't speak German.
No, but he said it in English.
Why? Was he pissed?
No, the bar was Australian.
All right.
No, there's lots of official beers, isn't there? Official sponsors, and they don't like the... Because I think it's Budweiser are the official beer of the World Cup.
Look, he's been on the German team for 1 minute and it's Budweiser now.
But did you know that Ronaldinho is the official bottle opener?
What, do you...
You can go up to him at any point and go, "Here's, mate."
So come on, why did a row break out in Germany after the beer sponsorship?
Well, it's because we can't use German beer. We have to drink American beer by the name of Budweiser, and you know, we're a proud nation and we want to drink our beer.
So why did you sell out then? Your country sold out. We would never do that. We'd never do something so stupid as that. We'd get a foreign manager for our national team, but that's something else.
I'm looking forward to seeing Arsenal in the Emirates Stadium next season. Yeah. That'd be good.
So come on.
I don't know, they're worried about the wrong beer. Budweiser, it's American, isn't it? Yeah. It's an American beer. Sure. It's disgusting as well.
No.
Budweiser. Can I say that?
You can say what you like, Sean.
It's disgusting. Budweiser is horrible, don't drink it. I've wiped out their whole advertising campaign. It tastes like a crow's pissed in your bath. The Germans don't want that. You don't want that. We don't want that, do we, in Germany? We want to drink our beer. Yes. Schleichenskopfsteinen.
They will drink it before the game and after the game.
Yeah, Leckerschmecker.
The German beer.
Yes, congratulations. That is the right answer. The problem concerned the exclusive deal to supply beer for the World Cup, which was awarded to Budweiser. It's too weak for German taste, so following an outcry in Germany, they're allowing Bitburger beer to be sold as long as it's served in unmarked glasses. 3 points. Although Budweiser is one of the main sponsors for this year's World Cup, England players will be negotiating their own individual deals. Theo Walcott is in talks with Huggy Pully Up Pants. David James is continuing his long-term association with I Can't Believe It's Not Butterfingers. And Peter Crouch has signed a contract with Netto's Long and Spindly Can't Hit the Back of the Netty Spaghetti. Now, we thought we'd test the theory that the official World Cup beer isn't strong enough for the German palate with our very own resident German, Boris. Can we please have the drinks?
Whoa!
I can't think of any joke here. Oh, hello. Right, Boris, we'd like to try these two beers. One of them is a German beer, and the other one is a wussy American brew. But can you tell the difference?
Rory's drank it. You got it. It worked. Not really, I'm only joking, Boris.
It's beer.
Oh, well done,
Brilliant.
Boris.
Why don't you try?
Now you mix them up, everyone's confused.
There's an A and there's a B. So
thanks for clearing that up.
B for beer.
What's about me?
You're English. You're English.
Don't worry, we're doing an alcohol pop test in a minute, Sean.
Boris, can I just try?
Come on.
I know what that is.
Thank you, Sharon.
Yeah. Oh, no, I haven't tried that one.
Have a go at that one?
I was all confused.
excuse me, we need 2 more.
You have to try now, Glenn.
That's right, has anyone got a fag? Nice game of pool.
I tell you what, Buzz, they both taste exactly the same.
Nah.
Right, OK, Boris, which one's...
German.
Turn it round to the camera, if you will. This is A. Which one's that?
Yeah, German.
Yeah? And what's the other one?
Not the arm, not so high, Boris.
That wasn't funny.
No, that was cold.
OK, so you're going... Which is the German beer, Boris?
A.
Congratulations, it's B.
Whoa!
Yeah, but it's from East Germany.
Thank you very much. Oh, lovely assistant there as we take the beers away.
Yes, smiley face.
For a bonus point, Boris's team, why are lots of German fans unhappy about Golio, their World Cup mascot?
Just look at the picture. I mean, it's obvious.
What? What's wrong with him? I thought you'd like him. He's got a mullet and he looks ruthlessly efficient.
Who cares about the mascot? Come on, you know, he will never score a goal.
No, he would if he was in the English side. You get it?
No, but the poor lion, huh? It's supposed to be a lion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Has a beautiful shirt on. But how about the pants?
Actually, it's the right answer.
There you go.
Yes,
This is a mascot. They're worried about missing pants. What do you see lions in shirts and trousers and football boots?
But Ian, in German zoos, all the animals have pants. Yeah.
I did not know this.
Yeah. You try putting pants on a lion.
Yes, it's all to do with Golio's trousers or lack of them. A group of German fans are so angry about his lack of trousers, they've launched their own alternative mascot, Prolio. And there he is. According to a spokesman, he'll mingle with the fans and he'll have trousers on, unlike the pervert lion. Right, at the end of that round, Ian's team has 3 points and Boris's team has 4. We crack on with the treble, where sports personalities and teams are matched with things to which they have a connection. Ian, Rory and Glenn, your subject for the treble is the secret of my success, and your 3 are... perennial World Cup favourites, the mighty Brazil. Still with their own manager, European contenders Portugal. Conquerors of such mighty teams as Tahiti and the Solomon Islands, it's Australia. But which team squad is influenced by John Travolta? Who puts their success down to drumming? And whose success is based on a diet of chicken soup? Ian's team.
Phil Scolari, there he is.
He's a big Phil, huh? Turned us down.
What's your personal feeling, Glenn? Do you think they actually did want Phil Scolari, or was that just a cover?
I think they went round the houses, didn't they? Let's be fair.
Did they? Yeah. Didn't come around my house.
Could I ask you a question, Glenn? Do you think that there should be an English manager? Are you glad that there's an English manager?
I'm glad there is, yeah. I don't really think it should be absolutely nailed on. No, I really don't. I mean, we all got carried away in the summer, didn't we, with the Ashes last summer?
Well, my grandmother did. She got carried away with the Ashes. Thanks for bringing that up. How were you offered the England job? I want to know what it's like. Did they actually interview you? Did they say, like, what can you bring to the company and stuff like that? Where do you see yourself being a year from now?
Yeah, on the dole.
I think drumming's got to be Brazil, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's got to be.
Rhythm, samba, and
Brasilia.
all that. Yeah.
The chicken soup has got to be the
Portugal.
Portugal.
I think Travolta didn't he do a dance?
He done a song
for Australia when he was filming it.
Like a half-time team.
Yeah, that was it.
OK, let's have a look at the connections. In fact, Portugal give their team chicken soup to ward off homesickness. According to the team chef, nutritionally it's the wrong option, but there's nothing like soup to give strength and revive family memories. He then picked his nose, scratched his bum and knocked up a quick lasagna for the Tottenham team. Australia were given a boost when John Travolta joined them in the dressing room after their qualifying victory over Uruguay and offered to fly the team to the World Cup. And Brazil reckon a lot of their success is down to drumming. Since 1970, the players have been given drums and bongos in the dressing room and on the team bus to give them something to do with their hands. Portugal, of course, is famous for producing wine, olive oil and the cockiest twat in football. And if you're watching Jose Mourinho, twat is an English word, meaning Sir Alex Ferguson. John Travolta may be supporting Australia, but Tom Cruise has said he'll be cheering on England. As a football fan and Scientologist, he spent years studying the teachings of L. Ron Greenwood. Boris, Sean and Steffen, here are your football greats. Follically challenged French superstar Zinedine Zidane. Will he, won't he? Let's hope he gets fit again, Wayne Rooney. And Portugal's #1 shot stopper, Ricardo. Which of them was inspired by mysterious voice? Who's doing his bit for Dobermans? And who can't resist lettuce? Boris's team.
Zidane's a great player, not very interesting character, is he? Very dull, doesn't do much. The only interesting thing about him is he's always the last name in the phone book, isn't he? Because even if there's another Zidane, it's not going to be Zinedine, is it? You know, if there's a Wayne Zidane, he'd still be beneath him.
Yeah. What about Triple Z taxis?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're in Thompson's.
Good.
Thinking, Rory, on my feet, fire, shut you down in flames. Wayne Rooney likes lettuce as long as there's a burger underneath it.
As the captain of the team, you know.
Yeah.
Even though your English is a bit better than ours, you have to include that in this competition.
Right. Okay.
Because as a captain, I have to agree with the answer.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, you haven't met Zinedine Zidane personally. My friend Steffen has played with this guy.
Yep.
Maybe he's an interesting character after all.
Tell us more.
No pressure then.
What a player. Yeah, I couldn't see the ball in the game. And I think before the European Championship, 96, he is fabulous.
But did he ever say anything funny when you were playing with him?
I tried to explain to him, you know.
Stefan, have you heard the one? His horse goes into a pub. Ricardo, what was he? Portuguese goalkeeper. He saved penalties against England, didn't he?
No. It wasn't really a save. David Beckham hit him outside of the stadium.
No, that was he said the penalty spot moved, didn't
The ground was moving just the moment he kicked it.
Which is one of the greatest excuses, you know. If he thinks he can get away with that, imagine the bollocks he's told Victoria in the time he's done it. Yeah, I was walking on the street, pavement moved, ended up in this hotel with this lovely woman. Have you ever come up with any daft excuses?
I would never do that.
No. What about you, Stefan? Have you ever made any excuses, like not turn up for training or anything? You've ever sort of said, oh, I was, you know...
No, I was always on time. Never too late.
OK, so what are the connections, please, between these?
There's a reason why Zinedine Zidane came back into the French squad. That's what I read. I haven't met him personally.
He chased by Doberman.
Wasn't it the German?
Straight onto the pitch.
Why? Why did he come back in?
He heard voices. He heard voices telling him, come back. And he wondered, where to?
Yeah.
And then psychic evening with Boris Becker.
Yeah. I've heard that Wayne Rooney, because they have to keep adjusting his diet because he eats so much, so they'll give him lettuce. He can eat as much as he wants, no problems. So he just now eats, like he's got a conveyor belt of lettuce. He sits at the end and goes, no. Well, I think he's the voices, and he's Zidane.
Zidane's the voice.
Rooney's the lettuce, so it must mean he rides them to training. He rides the Doberman to training. All goalkeepers are mental. That's a given, isn't it? They're always saying.
I'll go with
he
that,
rides around on a Doberman.
OK, let's have a look. In fact, Zinedine Zidane was persuaded to come out of retirement when he claimed a mysterious voice spoke to him in his sleep. Wayne Rooney can't resist the temptation of lettuce, according to the lovely Colleen. They all think Wayne's a big fat person, she said, which he's not. His favourite food is lettuce. He loves salad. And Portuguese goalie Ricardo has a Doberman's paw shaved into his head. He said, I love dogs, and Dobermans have been victims of great injustices in the past. I felt I owed them this tribute. Only a goalkeeper. And it's 3 points.
Oh. Yeah.
Zinedine Zidane couldn't wait to tell the French coach about hearing the voices in his head telling him to return. He eventually found him, hiding in his bedroom wardrobe with a loud hailer. David Beckham also says he occasionally hears voices in his head. No, David, they're called thoughts. Apparently, Wayne Rooney loves lettuce, as in the phrase, let us have another kebab, let us have another bet, and his favourite, let us into your knickers, Grandma. And at the up round, Ian's team has 9, Boris' team has 10. Right, we finished the show with a name game. The team in front goes first, which means that Sean will be giving the clues.
Well done, mate.
As many as you can get in the allotted time, and your time starts now.
First name, where Thierry Henry comes from, country?
France.
And second name, he's the Kaiser.
Beckenbauer.
Franz Beckenbauer.
OK. So Brazilian player, the name for the Iron Chancellor, famous Iron Chancellor, German Chancellor. There's a big ship. No, the famous one. Bismarck, yes. West Germany player. First name is your name.
Steffen.
The second name is International News Agency. International News Agency.
Hang on.
Reuters, yep, that's
Steffen
it.
Reuter.
Fat Argentinian bloke. You know, the only man in the world with a cocaine belly.
Maradona.
Yeah. Peru manager. Sounds like time without the E.
Team.
Yeah. Mexico 98, a player. His first name is what you two are.
Idiots.
Next. His second name It's the Spanish word for a house. What do you call a Spanish house?
Finca, villa.
Yeah, villa.
Villa.
So it's
David Villa.
Villa.
Edith Villa.
Yeah. No, German villa. German villa.
You could just say
German,
them, sure.
very good German players coming to Chelsea.
Ballack.
Yes.
No, it's true.
Yeah. First name is a Croatian player. Oh,
Okay, well done. You're half a German.
Ian's team, Rory, to give the clues. And your time starts now.
3 and 66.
Jeff Hurst.
Brazilian player, got the same name as a Greek philosopher, ancient Greek philosopher.
Socrates.
Very good indeed.
Didn't even need to say
Diamond Heights, your singer
Lights.
partner.
Chris Waddle.
Lights,
Chris
Height.
Waddle.
Yeah. This is.
Come on, we need to hurry up.
You know when you're eating something in a hurried and what do turkeys do? What do turkeys do? They
Peck. Gobble.
gobble.
Gobble. Gobble.
Dutch player, 94. His middle name's a White Transit.
Van.
Yeah.
Van Hobble. Van Hobble.
First name.
No, we need the
Ulrich.
first name.
Marion.
Not you.
Oh, sorry, no, man.
Come on.
The beef, they call in France, the beef.
Leboeuf. Frank Leboeuf.
Frank, very good indeed.
What a good
A Russian player. They're rodents that inhabit
Rats.
Rats, yeah, and his name was
Vasily Rats.
very good indeed.
Fuck, I'm on fire.
Where did that come from?
Come on.
You wear on your feet their boots, named after the Duke of.
Kent.
That's very close to the word I was just thinking then.
Sorry.
You Kent. Yeah, what they Wellington, you know.
When the Duke of Wellington.
No, yeah, but he's Ecuador player, Spanish-sounding name, you know. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go.
Go to something else.
Okay, the cat. He was called the cat.
Peter
Because
Benetti.
he could lick his own bollocks. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, we've lost.
Okay, that's the end of the round, the end of the games. Let's have a look at the final scores. Ian's team has 16 points. Boris's team has 16 points.
Whoa! Come on!
Okay. So we have a draw, which means it's playoff time, and what could be more fitting than a game of blow football? Can we have the field of play brought on, please? Right, lads, follow me. You have to follow me, guys, all of us. Okay, guys. Boris to... I didn't even tell you to get on your knees then. That was very quick, Boris. Hold on to that. Ian, you hold on to that. If you could come round to this end, please. It's only one player each. Right, have you got any coaching tips, Glenn, before we start?
Yeah, blow as hard as you can, son.
And when Paul Gascoigne said no, that's why he didn't get in the team. OK. Here we go.
Come on, England! Come on, England!
Away you go.
England, England.
England, England. Hey, Boris.
What are you doing?
The winner is Ian's team! Thanks to Ian, Rory and Glenn, Boris, Sean and Steffen. My name's Mack. Come on, England! Goodbye!
A summer sports special of They Think It's All Over next Friday at 9:30 here on BBC One. Meanwhile, on BBC Two now, mind your P's and Q's, our declining standards of speech is just one of the gripes of the grumpy old women.
Good luck to England in the World Cup. May the best team win. But please don't sing too loud. You might upset the German cows. And by the way, in '66, the ball did not cross the line.